I'm Cheryl Waters. You're tuned into the Midday Show on KEXP. You can find us at 90.3 FM in Seattle, online round the world at kexp.org. And very excited to have this band with some gorgeous instrumentation live in studio today. It's the Barr Brothers. Welcome.
Hey.
Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having us.
And you're headed up to Vancouver after you leave here, so we appreciate you taking the time today. Let's hear what you got.
All right. Steady woman, won't you come on down? I need you right here on the ground. I've walked the outskirts of this town. I've been terrorized by what I found. I saw a standing virgin bride, where holy Dionysus died. She tore the heart out of his side and laid it there, and there she cried. Oh, 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 oh. She said, hello, I'm a monster too, and what poisons me is what poisons you. Into these animals we grew, but when we were young our eyes were take my medicine on my knee twice a day, believe it free. It keeps the devil from my door, and it makes me rich and it makes me poor. I'm a beggar in the morning, I'm a king at night. My belt is loose and my trigger is tight. May come without warning, at the speed of light. Make it shine so pretty, make it shine so bright. Well, we have come a long, long way to stand know my dreams, my hopes and desires, and my fears. We may capsize, but we won't drown. We'll hold each other as the sun goes down. I'm a beggar in the morning, I'm a king at night. Now my belt is loose and my trigger is tight. May come without warning, at the speed of a light, make it shine so pretty, make it shine so bright. It's probably now that I need you the most, when I'm one half child and the other ghost, and one of them wants to pull you close and the other to let you go. But time's criminal love, hard won, and love defies everyone. Inside my skin, a skeleton is warming up his act. Oh, my body's my dog and my friend doesn't bite, though he looks severe and never died at 100 degrees Fahrenheit. He's as cool as an ermine. If one of these are the poison cup, then my acceptance seems abrupt. But if you're gonna line them up, I have to knock them down. Well, there's nothing so wrong that was right can't fix, despite how blood and water mix. And when a pony runs out of tricks, then his work has just begun. The law of duty bade me fight, just alone the impulse of the light, the balancing it brought to mind the years to come, the years behind. Will I grow weary of the sun, remembering what I have done with old mythologies? You gotta choose. You wanted the song to rescue us, but Amy, what did you leave for us? So we could get home. Solomon sang Sheba's grace, and he kissed her soft and sulking face. If one of us has to leave his place, would the other come along? We've been running round and round, shared our kisses up by the pound, and chased our shadows on the ground, spilled our cups in Chinatown, put up the moon, took down the sun, played our songs for everyone, remembering what we had done with old mythology. You gotta choose. You wanted the song to rescue us, Amy, what did you leave for us? So we could get home.
It's the Barr Brothers live in studio here at KEXP. That is magnificent. Thank you so much. Boy, it's not every day that, or every week that you discover a new band and then you get to have them right here playing a live in studio performance. You're new to me. I don't think you're a new band. Give me a little bit of a brief history of the Barr Brothers.
Well, it all sort of started coming together when Andrew and myself, we are actually the Barr Brothers. I'm Brad, and that's Andrew.
And Real Brothers.
Yep, we're real brothers, as far as we know.
Okay.
We were told. Yeah. And he and I moved to Montreal about 7 years ago, almost. We had been performing up there with another band that actually played KEXP about 5 years ago called The Slip.
Oh, yeah.
And that was our band back in Boston in the 90s and 2000s. And we were playing up there, and the club we were playing actually caught on fire. And the band and all the audience had to go outside, and it was raining outside, and the fire trucks came and put out the fire. And while we were out there, Andrew started talking with the waitress there, and about a year later, they were kind of full on, and that's what got us up to Montreal. He just said, "I'm going," and I decided to go with him. And I was really fortunate to move into this house where my next door neighbor was Sarah, who was playing the harp. And I used to just hear her playing through the wall every morning. I'd just lay there and listen to beautiful music coming through the wall, and we started imagining a group. And I'd been writing all these songs that actually kind of lended themselves to what she did. And then Andres over here on the pump organ and the bass was sort of the final piece of the puzzle, and this thing has been kind of guiding us around for the last couple of years.
What a beautiful story. So you're based in Montreal now.
Yes.
And it's such a beautiful instrumentation. It's not every day you see a band with a harp in it. Actually, just a couple months ago, we did have Active Child in here, and he had a little touring harp, but you've got the full-on thing going there.
Yeah, that's it. You just can't beat it.
It adds such a beautiful sound to the band. And I understand you have a record that came out in September.
Yes.
And is that your first record?
Yes. Yep. It's our first record.
Okay, then I don't have to feel so bad for having missed you until now.
No, it's a pretty new thing. We have been touring around. This is our second time in Seattle, but it's the first time with this actual release.
And you recorded that in a boiler room?
Yeah. Well, you could picture a room kind of about this size, and for the studio, for the radio audience, this is, how big would this be? 17 maybe by 13. Not much bigger than this room, and Andrew and I sort of discovered it in Montreal, and no one was using it. It was a little kind of a dungeon, and we just put the screws to it and turned it into, I guess, a makeshift studio, and that's where we started recording this record. It just kind of happened really slowly and kind of experimentally. We didn't really know we were making a record, and so we had a lot of time to let it simmer, and we were patient with it, and just kind of kept adding to it. And after a little while, it looked like we had something that resembled a record.
Well, as I said, it's a very recent discovery for me, and I loved it at very first listen. I can't wait to spend more time with it. There's been quite a buzz. We actually discovered a little bit about you from our friends at the Iceland Airwaves Festival, so all the way across the water there, you're gaining fans, and certainly some new ones here today at KEXP.
Well, people are very kind out there, and we're happy to be able to get around the country and play music.
You're heading up to Vancouver, as I mentioned. You played last night here in Seattle, and you'll be at the Electric Owl tonight. And again, thank you so much for coming by today. You have time for a couple more songs?
I hope so.
It's the Barr Brothers live here on KEXP.
What did we say? Ubel? Or Give the Devil? Ubel, yeah. Sorry, Andy. This one's called Ubel. I think this was maybe one of the first, maybe the second song we all worked out together. 1, 2, 3, 2. By the glaze in your eye, by your shape, by your size, by the pen in your heart, by the art in your room, by your bicycle, by the hole in your shoe, by New York, by the blue, by the song in your throat, by the sting in your nose, by your watermark. Oh, Belle, it's not like I couldn't tell. This shape of your sadness can't hide behind your little shell. You can pull on the chain, you can knock on the door, you can sing in the rain, you can roll on the floor, you can separate. You can run in the halls, you can paint on the walls, you can bow to the sun, you can spit in the eye of everyone. Oh, Belle, sometimes I'm overwhelmed. The nearer we came to salvation, the further we fell. Sunset on brings colors out, but they were always there. Masters make their systems so fail in the hands of other men. Oh, 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 la 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 la. By the sand in your eye, by the shine on your lip, by the crack in your voice, it's a feel, not a choice, that I come to you. It's the chain of events, it's the came and the wins, it's the least that I have, it's the most I can give. Oh, Belle, I hope that you're doing well. The trick of the devil is to make you think you're living in hell. Oh, 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 sometimes I'm overwhelmed. The trick of the devil is to make you think you're living in hell.
It's the Barr Brothers live on KEXP. Sarah, I can't help but look at you playing that grand harp over there. And there's so many strings. How many strings are on there?
47.
Is
47 to
it
keep
like
track of.
more like a guitar player where you string your own strings and tune them, or more like a piano where you have someone else do it?
No, it's like a guitar. I mean, the way it's played it's more similar to a piano, but like a guitar, I have to tune it every time I play.
Is it a thing that you might break a string during a show?
Yeah, and actually, I did that just the other night, and everybody thought it was a bit. Brad and I have kind of a dueling guitar and harp moment, and during that moment, I was trying to get as high as I could to kind of one up him and to beat him, and I broke a string.
I imagine you have to just power through. You can't. Can you stop in the show and put a new string on?
No. And then it just feels like driving down a highway where there's tons of potholes, but you're blindfolded and you don't know where they are. And it's like, oh, whoop, that chord's wrong. Oh, well.
It's so beautiful to see you playing that, and such a gorgeous sound that adds to this
Thanks.
band. One more?
One more, please. to the east and give the devil back his heart. Not sleeping while the others are sleeping. Every bone I beg, every puppet show, every bygone say, baby, don't be that way. Every dog on the prowl, every Julius, every mom. Psalm 121. Is that my son coming over the hillside? Father, I pray for us. We are not sleeping while the others are sleeping. Every bone I beg, every puppet show, every bygone, so baby, don't be that way. Every dog
That's the Barr Brothers live on KEXP. You're all poised to go there. That wasn't just a pregnant pause, was it?
No,
That was. That's my biggest fear as an interviewer, is cutting someone off in the middle of a song. They're like, no, that was just the pause. Thank you so much for coming in. You've got quite a few shows ahead of you, right? So people have an opportunity perhaps to catch you in their town.
Yeah. You guys are syndicated, right? It goes out into the
All over the world at
Yeah.
KEXP.org. So for our Vancouver listeners, they'll be up in your fine city tonight.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much. It's
Thank you.
great. It's the Barr Brothers live on KEXP Seattle.